Was that you suffocating Jim? Oh, Jesus!
I'm picturing like a bird cage right now.
No, I grabbed my fucking neck. Seriously? Yeah. Oh, oh! Something just grabbed my backpack. Did it? Yeah.
You just moved that ball?
Is there anything inhuman down here?
I hear growling.
Yeah. And we are live. I'm Sean, that's Jim, and this is the After Show presented by the Get Haunted Paranormal Podcast program. This is a special after show, though, because we're doing a Mid-Orange special. Beep, beep, beep. So we're going to be locked up with Sean and Jim. We're going nuts deep in Mid-Orange prison. Let's go.
Don't drop the soap!
So, for those of you who do not know, you are living under a rock. This weekend, Warwick, New York, Mid-Orange Correctional Facility event provided by Get Haunted.
Link in bio.
Link in bio, if you want to get your tickets. So we thought it would be very interesting to kind of go over all the evidence we've caught in our in our first investigation at Mid-Orange, which is about 3 videos worth. Hello, Courtney, and hello, Joseph. I can't wait until Saturday. If you're going, I look forward to meeting you. Steve, are you going to Mid-Orange? Please tell me you're going to Mid-Orange.
Tell us you're going.
I miss you.
I need my crack, Steve.
Right? We were investigating with Steve. Steve's actually, you're featured in this entire episode tonight since you're in half of these videos. So
Great investigator, even better person.
right, better person and better investigator than both of me and Jim combined.
Yeah.
Steve Kometz, Digging Deeper Paranormal. If you don't know him, check him out. And I do way too much talking on this show. I'm not gonna be able to talk by the time I'm 50. You will cancel it. Shut it down, Rob. No one's going if Steve's not going. You will be missed. We'll hook up with you another time, maybe a different location, another event. We shall meet you again, my friend. Hi, everyone. I am a ghost hunter. We are ghost hunters, too. Not only ghost hunters, we're paranormal investigators. We like to cover the entire spectrum of paranormal. I know ghost hunter is a term that gets thrown around, especially with the Ghost Hunter show. But we're
just better than them.
Yeah, we're just better than them. We do more for the community, for paranormal events.
Oh.
You've been to the Conjuring house, and you didn't invite me. Wow.
Yes.
Thanks.
Wow, Carol.
Wow, Carol.
Wow.
Thanks a lot. No, yeah, Conjuring house is interesting. We want to go one day. It's on the to-do list, as is many things.
Oh,
you
nice.
work with one of the ghost hunters. Oh, so you are a literal ghost hunter then.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry for you for having to work with the ghost hunter. No, I have nothing against those people. We've talked with them. We've talked with a lot of the ghost hunters. Well, I think we've in total talked with 3 of the ghost hunters. We won't get into specifics because things might happen in the future. But yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about that, we can. Icy, and there it is. Now it's officially a show. Icy is here.
nice to see you again from Saturday.
So Icy, I wanna dime out Jim here. He goes, yeah, Icy was cool. She went up to me and was just like, I see ghosts, and I'm like, and Jim didn't get it, and I'm like, you get it? It's Icy spirits. I see ghosts. It's the same thing, and it just went over Jim's head.
Yeah, it completely went over my head.
Hello, Bud Files. It is definitely not a Paranormal Nut stream without the Bud Files popping in. Thank you so much, Bud Files. We love having you here. Keith Johnson. Interesting. Cool. Tell Keith we said hi. We don't know him personally or professionally or in any regards. But tell him we said hi.
Sounds like a nice guy, though.
Yeah. Everything I've heard about him, he seems like a good guy. Not sponsored by Monster, but my body runs on it. So, all right. So, I mean, this is going to be. We're going to go over some old evidence that we've caught. We want this to be a very interactive show. If you've been to Mid-Orange in the past, if you want to share your stories in chat, we'll talk about them. If you have questions about Mid-Orange, the history and all that stuff, we can get into that. This is our Mid-Orange special, and again, if you haven't already. Tickets are still available. You can
Tickets are
hunt.
still available.
You can investigate with the paranormal nuts themselves, and actually a lot of other
Investigate with the pros.
with the pros. We'll also be there, but the pros will be there.
The pros will be there as well.
So yeah, we I believe a lot of the Get Haunted families going. I heard someone I don't know.
Haunted road trip.
Haunted road trip paranormal. They seem. I haven't seen their stuff, but I want to meet them. So I want to meet everyone though. Yeah. So you're from Newport, Rhode Island. That's not too far. I mean, Newport to Warwick, New York. It's probably like 5 hours. You can make that trip. I believe in you. I mean, there's hotels in places somewhere. Jim.
Set up a cot in the prison.
Yeah, just sit up. Yeah, just sleep in the prison. Listen, so here's my plan. Don't tell Rob, right? So he can't kick all of us out at 3:30. If we're just everywhere, at least one of us is gonna make it the entire night. Right?
He had to find us last time. We were like the last people in there.
So, Carol, I am from upstate New York, so I'm actually only like 2 hours from Warwick. Jim is from Pennsylvania, so he's a bit further. Lancaster.
I'm Amish country, baby.
Amish. So, yeah, we have. We're a bit closer, and we can definitely make it. But yeah, actually, if you're in Rhode Island and you're an investigator, we're investigators. Let's go investigate some ghosts together. Hit us up. The best way, if you want to coordinate something like that, you want to work with us, hit up our email, which our email is on our links. Do we have our links in our description? If it's not in the description, it's on the Facebook, it's on the YouTube.
It's in our bio. It's our link tree.
Click around, you'll find it. Everyone said hi. Yeah. So I guess who all is watching is going to Mid-Orange.
Raise your hand.
Raise hands.
I want hand raised emojis.
Yeah. And if you're not, I need a 10-page essay on why you're not going by the end of the night. Homework.
You gotta write why you're wrong.
Yeah.
You should be right.
Yes, we have Facebook. I assume you're watching this on the Get Haunted. We are actually broadcasting this as well.
She Courtney posted it.
Oh, see,
she's on fire today, baby. That girl is on fire.
That's our YouTube. Yeah, we also have a Facebook. If you just search Paranormal Nut, we're the one and only. We'll be there. I changed our emblem. I had to get it off the AI stuff. I put it back to the nut because I mean, just the nut, man. It's who we are. We're not Jack Pixar characters.
Yes, we are, and it's actually Jack Studio Ghibli characters.
Listen, trying to get us not sued. While you're watching, give the stream a like, a share, follow, whatever you're doing on. I also know Lorraine Moore and Ed Warren's grandson. Oh, interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, we've talked with some of the Nesper people. It's but we don't know any of them directly. But interesting. I know they're typically at like we were at the Warren Con and they were all there and we never got to meet any of them because we were too. We're still relatively new to the con scene. And so we were like running around meeting at all the individual paranormal teams. And this was at Gettysburg. And then like before we knew it, the con was over and we hadn't even made our way to like talk to anyone from Annabelle. We did do
we just barely saw Annabelle.
Yeah, we barely saw. Which is probably better for our souls or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Cursed objects and such.
Tonight. You are awesome as always. Courtney is the best.
She is the best.
She literally I don't even want to call her underrated because we all appreciate her and the Get Haunted podcast, paranormal podcast program. Jim, rock on, man, rock on.
Damn right, baby.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into some of our old hunts at Mid-Orange. I got a couple clips, and then I have like the full video. We're not watching the full videos, but in case we want to cherry pick some of the parts from the night, we have those. But if you've watched the show, you probably have seen some of these. These are some of our better pieces of evidence. So, do you guys want to see some paranormal evidence? Is that what people are here for? Is that what you want? Is that what you want from me?
Yeah, they want that from us.
All right. So to set the stage, actually, I kind of want to just play this entire
Don't
first
front load.
section. Yeah, I don't want to front load. I'm just gonna play the So we're just gonna, because I have the edited, not the edited, but the clipped clip. So it's very short. But I think I'm going to pull up the first New York City farm, and then we're just gonna kind of, hey, there's Bill. Bill will be at Mid-Orange, so you'll see him. So we're giving our spiel about how YouTube works, or how the show works, and then we tell Jim to piss off.
All right.
Did you guys hear it?
Is anybody here?
I'm gonna keep this rolling because something else happens too. Yeah, Steve, it was crazy.
Yeah, this is creepy down here.
FM mode.
Are you an FM mode or AM mode guy, Bill? So we cut back to us in the room talking. I typically start in AM
AM mode.
and then figure it out. And if it's working, don't even switch. Maybe just switch for a test, but... Is there anyone in here with us?
I immediately walked in that room and felt like I was
Really?
drowning down the hallway.
Was that you suffocating Jim?
It was like within like I broke the barrier of the door, but it was just like I mean, it wasn't. It was just like pressure, heavy pressure on me.
You know what? If maybe we just go down there. I think that's a agree with you. What? We'll check it out. I'm gonna cut it here in a little bit, but one more thing.
Yeah, I got down there. I was just like,
You know, there's words for people.
coward.
Hi. Are you with us right now? So, I mean, this was literally the first. That's real time that all that happened. So that's like the first really 5-10 minutes of the investigation. We're setting up. We send Jim to just do a little scout. He ends up kicking like a rock or something. Something whispers to him, right there. As in like, you know, you kick something. And then you continue on, Jim. And you didn't hear any of this, right?
No.
No, this is all call on the shotgun mic on his camera. And then he proceeds. You start to feel him feel more uneasy, and then just, and there's a whistle, and whistling's the worst, right? Because there's only the implications of a whistle, right? Something's trying to distract or lure you, or the other implication, which I'm not going to mention, but we're in a prison, so.
I was getting catcalled.
I wish I have a way to show you all my pictures from ghost hunting. Yeah, I mean, you could send us emails. You can hit us up, and we'll definitely take a look at all of them. We might, if you want, we can feature some of them on our page. We can give you all the credit. We're always willing to, look at people's evidence and talk about it. So, oh, what was the EVP, Steve? Steve was with us. You don't see him in the camera angle, but you do in the earlier part of the video when I introduce him. Jim, explain to me the feeling of this hallway. We're just literally setting up, and we're like, I just go walk down the hallway.
Yeah, when we were when I went down there, it was like I broke that barrier, the doorway. It was just immediate, like I felt like, so for me, when I feel a heavy presence, it just feels like I have something sitting on me. I'm underwater, like I can't catch my breath. Like it gets real bad when I go into those type of areas, or I could just be out of shape.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, you say that, but you were huffing 50 pounds at Penhurst on your back for like 8 hours, no problem. So, I think, there are times when you're just like, oh, I'm out of breath and I don't know why. And, here's a fun one. I like this one. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not like 100% sold on what this may or may not be, but it is interesting. There she is.
There she is, Mama Mauer.
You coming to Mid-Orange, Mama Mauer? You should if you have the time.
Yeah, tickets are below.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly where you are, but it's only in Warwick, New York, so it's not crazy. Ooh, yeah. I think I remember you telling me this. Yeah, when we were actually doing the first after show, I think you told me you're going to prison with me and Jim. Mid-Orange Correctional. You've watched the video. We were there in November. Get Haunted is doing an event right now for Saturday. Tickets are on sale. They're still available. You can purchase them with our link in the description. And that's a special link. Hashtag Paranut. Yeah, come on. Get your tickets. Tell Rob we sent you. And I mean, he might kick you out then. No. Yeah. If you show up, you're with us all night, whether you like it or not. You're getting locked up with us.
Great time.
There's worse times. So this one, I know Jim definitely has his. Oh, you can't go to New York this weekend? It's not really New York. It's really just northern PA.
It's northern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's like Warwick. It's kind of New York. But
that makes sense.
It does, Jim. It makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
So the thing is, there wasn't really a draft, and the way it moves, it's just something's weird about it,
That makes sense.
Like, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Maybe a leaf, maybe something.
I do actually. I had the whole basement filmed, so yeah, I got everything down there. Even when we weren't down there, actually.
It's gonna mess you. You need to delete this timestamp. Don't look at it. No questions asked.
Don't look at it. Delete your browser history.
I'm 25 minutes from Philly. It's like 2-3 hours. That's fine. You get babysitters. That's what babysitters are for. I don't know. I don't think Get Haunted allows underage individuals. Unfortunately, I don't know. I'd double check that, but that would be my guess. I don't remember seeing any kids at a Get Haunted event, but I could be wrong. I will send you a PM. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I mean, I used to drive from New York to Philly all the time. It's really not that big of a trip. People saying hi to Courtney. People coming in and saying hi to Courtney before they even saying hi to us. That's how popular Courtney is, and we aren't.
Yeah, exactly. We're overshadowed.
Yeah, Steve says it's about a 3-hour trip. It's nothing.
Yeah.
That's like
Potato.
yeah.
Has no correlation to that metaphor.
I have no idea. What are we doing? All right, this one's interesting. So this is with Tom Burgle, right? Or Burgle?
Phantasm.
Phantasm. And he's actually doing some very interesting stuff. He is he's a Mason, and he has he rents out the Masonic Lodge there for private ghost hunts now. So you can check that out. He's in New Jersey. I forget the exact town. So look up Phantasm. Look up the Haunted Masonic Lodge, I think they call it. Just all around great investigator. So, hold up. We have Steve. This is a powerhouse paranormal team right here. We got Steve Kometz digging deep paranormal. We got Jim, paranormal nut. We have me, paranormal nut. We have Matt as well. But then we have Thomas in the corner. Well, I'll go back because I was talking.
People in this room.
We'll take a look at that.
There's 3 people in this room.
Yeah, if you're counting that room, there is.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's Tom.
How many people are in the other room?
Four.
No way. Oh my god.
No fucking. So that means they're okay.
That is by far the most intelligent response we got out of an Estes session ever. So, context, double Estes. There's 4 of us in the room that I'm in, and behind me there's Tom and 2 other people, 2 other guests for the night. One of them is under in headphones, glasses, and Tom asks how many people are in the room. That person says 3, and in that room there are 3 people. In this room, there are 4 people, and Jim ends up saying 4. That's crazy. Have you ever tried S's method with pen and paper, letting the spirits come through? So that's called ghost writing, right? Or spirit writing. We don't do that, but I'm open to try it. I'm not a great artist, to be honest. So actually that means if I do just whip out a Mona Lisa, it'll probably be great. So we could, hey, it's easy enough to have pen and paper. Maybe we'll try it this. Hey, if you come to Mid-Orange this weekend, we'll do it. Yep, spirit writing. Yep. Yeah. We were actually having a conversation about spirit writing not too long ago, I think. And so, hey, Betrician, actually, so Betrician, he has his own YouTube channel. Great guy. Go check out his videos. Some of it's paranormal. Others, he's really into Batman and collectibles, so he does some cool unboxing videos, which are very fun if you're into that kind of stuff. And he reviews videos. He reviewed one of our videos that had a lot of views, but wasn't really the most paranormal. We are actually right now talking about Mid-Orange because we're going back to Mid-Orange this weekend. So we're going to show you some clips here that are very interesting. And, I don't know if I want to spoil you right now. Hey, everyone, I'll be there on Saturday night. Awesome, Andrew. I'm looking forward to meeting with you. Come up, introduce us. Even if you see us fiddling with stuff, we have to fiddle and get everything ready. But feel free to come over and introduce ourselves. We'll take time. We'll greet you, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a chance to hunt with everybody there. If you do decide to do automatic spirit writing, please be sure to spiritually protect yourself first. Thank you. Wade. Those are things we actually consider, and it's not the stuff that gets on our YouTube a lot because, I mean, we should really share with people how we generally protect ourselves. We don't, but maybe we should. But yes, we generally do certain things to protect ourselves. I know Jim has a special little ritual he likes to do. But yes,
And I carry my crucifix on me. Yeah.
And always make sure you are safe no matter what. No answer, no question, no. For us, there's no viral clip that will ever, be worth it if something were to happen to us. Hello, Andy. I'm good. Can't wait to see it. Enjoying the show's videos. Thank you, Wade. We enjoy you coming in and talking. You're always very insightful. Wade, you should come to Mid-Orange. I met Jim at the Farnsworth. Oh, okay. So you know Andrew. Why didn't you tell me you knew Andrew?
Yeah, no, I met him at the Farnsworth. He was when I was walking out, I was like, "Yeah, I'll see you at Mid-Orange." Damn right.
Hey, Steve. Wow, I actually made one of your live streams. Thanks so much, Kimmy. Thanks for showing up. This is we're doing a Mid-Orange special. We're getting locked up in jail next weekend.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, see, he gets it. Hit that like, guys, share out, comment. If you're not subscribed, do the subscribing. And I'm going to put up our next, this is a quick one, but I'm going to pull up our next little clip here. So I'm going to show the clip, and then we're going to talk about it. I don't want to front load like Jim says.
What are you sorry for? Thought I heard like a musical note.
So you hear me say I thought I heard a musical note. I'm going to play it back, try to listen and see if you hear anything.
What are you sorry for? Thought I heard like a musical note.
I hear it in the beginning.
Yeah. To put this into context, this is the end of the first video. So it's like the first third of our night and we're wrapping up this building. We're about to leave, and then we get the smart idea we should check out this back room.
And do a solo in it.
We immediately get in and everyone feels just utter like this room is horrible. Something bad is here. So we all get out and kind of recollect ourselves and go, all right. Rock, paper, scissors, and I lost, unfortunately. So I had to go in. And I'm doing a spirit box, talking to the spirit box, asking. I'm not getting much. But again, this is an abandoned prison. There are people in other buildings that are, hundreds of feet away. But to hear a random musical note, that is probably the weirdest thing that's ever just happened to me. And that didn't come out of the spirit box. That was like reverberating around me.
Yeah, walking into that room, it felt like walking into a different dimension. It was just like your equilibrium was like thrown off.
Yeah, it sounded like a piano key. Exactly. That's exactly what I heard. I'll be investigating a haunted mansion in June. Which haunted mansion? I mean, I know you're down south, so it's probably not my haunted manor, but
great guys.
Great guys if you go there. That room was so heavy. Yeah,
yes,
Steve was there.
We all had
the first one who was like, dude, this room's off. And we did some like kind of like comparing evidence, and Steve had some time loss in that room, and it was very weird.
Well, we also had when you finished
Michigan, yeah. Michigan South, right? I know how geography works.
South of Canada.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got done, or he got done with this. Well, he wasn't actually done yet, but me, Steve, and Matt and Bill, we were walking down because we thought we heard him coming down the hallway, and we're like, "Oh, he must be done." And I'm like making jokes, like, "Oh, that coward's done already. He could only last like 2 minutes up there." And then we go up and we call up like Sean. and like he didn't come. No, like nobody was there. And then it was like 10 minutes later, he came down the hallway. He's like, "You guys call me?" And it was like, "Yeah, we thought you were done walking back already. We heard you."
Yeah, music therapy may have been something they used in that prison. I'm not 100% sure because it wasn't like this prison wasn't like for anyone who had a lot of issues. It was just like a pretty.
It was
standard
for the youth though.
Oh yeah, yes. I don't know if they did musical theory there, but there's definitely everyone likes music, and music is sound. Sound is energy. Yeah, that's probably one of the weirdest things, and we couldn't really. Here, I'm gonna pull it up. Let's see if I can.
I don't know if we put that in the video.
No, well, you do catch one part, so that might have been part 2, maybe. No. So this is us doing. What episode was that? Part 2?
No, it would have been part 1. Because if your solo was in there, it would be part 1.
Great spot to put it on.
Touch me.
Yeah.
I think it's right
Like,
around
just shut
there.
up for all of us real quick.
No, it's so echoey. I don't want to tell what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
So, yeah, that was interesting. I'll try it, but I'll do it later when we're, I feel like the heaviness kind of has lifted.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I felt it lift too.
it's almost, honestly, as soon as you took the goggles off, it felt like,
Oh, this is
Yeah, I think this is the end. So
that was the Gonsfield.
yeah. So was it part 2?
No, it would have been part 1.
Was it before this then? Is that
Yeah, because where did you get this clip from?
This is episode 1 entirety.
Yeah, so it would have been.
That was the end of episode 1 where
Your solo was then part 1.
Was it? No, or maybe it may have been the end of part 2. I think that's what it was. Yeah.
shit, stop.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, here.
Say that again, louder, please.
Do you think the musical note was residual? I don't know if it was residual. It felt like it was trying to get my attention. And that's why, and you'll see, like I got out of here in a second. You'll see.
What are you sorry for? Thought I heard like a musical note. Hopefully the camera caught that. It was just like someone had played a piano. It's like fire? Here? Who's here with me? Okay, they're talking. I was hearing weird shit.
So I hear Jim and all of them, Steve and Bill and Matt, talking because they think at this point I'm out there. They think, and you see the camera, that's the stairs right there. They think I'm like right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. No, you can't. So they think I'm in that third doorway. And I'm just not. And they're talking about it, and I hear them talking about it, so I cut the music to listen, or the spirit box to listen.
That's why I turned this down. Say magic? Oh, nope, I'm out. I'm out. Guys? shit started chanting. This fucking spirit box started chanting. It wasn't in English.
It was in tongues.
Yeah, so you can kind of hear, and it definitely sounded a lot clearer to me in the moment. But there's definitely some breathy something going on, which I interpreted as chanting. So it says magic.
Say
Yeah, I heard
magic. Oh nope, I'm out.
And then you hear a or something along those lines. And for me, it sounded a lot more clear and it sounded a lot more distinct, like actual human voices. And that's when I cut out and I ran. Well, I walked fast. Don't run in the dark. That's never safe. So, yeah, that's... Especially when something says, I hear piano note, and then it says, sorry, fire, magic, and then I start hearing chanting. Yeah, I like you guys. I like you a lot. I don't like you guys that much where I'm going to put myself in a position where I'm dealing with fire magic from a ghost. So if I ever feel like I'm in danger, I just leave. I don't provoke anything further. I just get out. And probably why I'm not a, famous YouTuber. But it is definitely why I'm still safe and healthy. I won't let Jim do that. I stick Jim in there and I lock the door.
Dance for me, monkey.
No, I would never. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? I don't know if you guys made the chanting out. Obviously, the note was clear. The sorry and magic was clear. The fire is kind of iffy. Any thoughts, opinions, comments, concerns? Indentation? Do you mean incantation? Is that what you meant? That's kind of what the vibe I was getting. It sounded like the music was like setting something up, like dong. And then you hear something say, sorry, fire.
Your soul was about to be trapped in that room.
And then I hear, and I'm like, no, I'm gone. I'm not sorry. Whatever you had planned for me here, I'm leaving. I'm not here to chase dark entities. I'm really interested in communicating with spirits that are intelligent that I believe once were human, or other entities that, maybe they are, perhaps extraterrestrial. I'm not looking to consort with, inhuman spirits that are malicious. Yeah, you definitely thought it was chanting? Yeah. Now, hear that when you're feeling all the stuff you were feeling in that room. I don't think a lot of people stay in there that much longer. Jim couldn't stay in a hallway because he felt like he was being choked. So, Well, Mid-Orange is going to be fun. Do we start in that room? Is that what we're going to do?
We start in room. We start
We
and
got
end
Bill
in it.
in there.
We do 8 hours of just investigation in that room.
All right. Jim, do you have any specific memorable moments from Mid-Orange that you want me to pull up and find?
I'm trying to think now. So there was a lot of stuff like that we didn't put in that clip that you had of the dual Estes. And there was a lot of there's a lot of good stuff that what did Matt say? He's like, who are you? And he was like, I am, or I say I am, and then he's like, how many? Or no, we are. It said we are. And then he's like, how many are there? Yeah, you can pull it up.
Yep. It's going to be the start. No, it's start of part 3. That's right.
speaking to them, can one of you touch one of their ears?
In the house, it's stronger than us.
What is stronger than you?
It's awesome.
Female screaming. Can't understand what she's saying.
Do you need help?
Oh, look.
Yes.
How can we help you?
I heard a scream.
He's already screamed too.
So light a flash. Okay. It may. Yeah. So, Matt is taking pictures. Steve has his camera, his IR camera. So it may have been. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was-
that was
yeah.
definitely a light. Jim's single Estes in the
That was
cottage.
downstairs, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're speaking to them,
Oh, that wasn't just the S's. That was the Gansfield.
one of their ears.
Yep.
Actually, let me go back one real quick. So that goes over.
It was a light.
Yeah, I want to see. I was looking at something else though. Yeah, that was an orb or dust particle,
If you're speaking
and then
to
the
them,
light
can
comes
one of
back.
you touch
Another dust particle.
one
Yeah,
of their ears?
I always. You never know what you're gonna catch. Yep, just clarifying. Hey, it's always good to double check things. I will never
What
fault
is
people for
stronger than
going,
you?
"Hey, play that back."
Female screaming. Can't understand what she's saying.
Do you need help?
It would be cool if it wasn't.
Yes.
How can we help you?
He's already screamed too.
Are you suffering?
Jesus Christ.
She said you were suffering. I heard yes. Like, I heard a voice yes.
You heard a voice?
I heard a voice say yes.
Wow.
But I thought it was from his box.
Steve, digging deeper paranormal, everyone.
How do we free you from your suffering?
All I see.
Can you give a name?
Gas? Did they?
Be quiet.
Who are we talking with?
Who is too old?
Moron.
Skos was just ripping in the gym.
Who's a moron? Did you die here? What hurts?
Can you name a body part that hurts?
10.
Yeah, there's just a lot of things being said, and we don't think it was actually just one spirit in there.
Give
but-
me.
A
Me?
Did you take your own life?
Yes.
Razor, did
Ouch.
Are we talking to the same spirit?
Hey, Sandra, thanks for coming.
What the?
We're reviewing some old Mid-Orange stuff because we're going to Mid-Orange this weekend.
Did someone just clear their throat?
I did. Okay, good. Sorry.
How many spirits are here with us? Can you give me a number?
You heard somebody. Who did you hear?
Nope.
I put the dramatic music in so you know something's about to happen.
Editing 101.
He's been walking.
Why were you here?
What kind of trinkets do you need?
There were 2/5.
You're both saying two. Two what? If you guys are speaking to us, I'm gonna knock on the wall. Can you guys continue this for me?
Are you trying?
Can you tell us how many people are in this room?
And there's this clip again.
There's 3 people in this room.
Yeah, if you're counting that room, there is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm sitting down.
How many
because I'm
people are in
tired.
the other room?
Four.
No way.
No way.
Oh my god.
No fucking. So that means okay. You killed yourself.
I think we're getting 2 different things talking to us.
I think so.
Yeah. And now Matt's going to start asking questions, and that's when I think we get to.
Yeah, what I
I
was
see
talking about.
you.
I think this one's talking like he killed somebody.
And
This city
Killed
killed
himself.
himself.
yeah.
I see. You see me. You can hear me. Why did you kill yourself?
Sounds like a personal problem, bud.
What do you say?
People don't come with me.
Are you stuck here?
Do you like music? Did anybody else just make a noise?
After
Yeah.
I laughed, it goes,
I think there's a.
"What's funny?"
Okay, so. What? But it could have been a shuffling sound.
Sean.
Sean.
Oh.
That's the second time they
Yeah.
named you Sean.
That is me. Do you know my last name?
Johnston. Cat.
Do you know who John Johnston was?
Ask him.
Ask him.
Who is
Sean?
him?
Johnston? Mr. Johnston, are you here with us?
Smokey.
You.
He's smoking.
Can you say one of our names out in this room?
Wait.
Oh shit.
Is her name? That's crazy. Hold up.
Yeah, along with session.
Can you say my name?
If you notice, I keep turning around, looking down the short hallway. That's where Tom saw the figure running the rooms when we got to. I remember we were like wrapping up, and Tom saw a figure dash, but obviously none of us
Hi.
were.
Who's with us in this room here?
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Who are
This is
you?
why I love the fact that you like keep your logs, so like everyone can remember what happened. If we don't have it on footage, I don't remember it happening.
Me?
Brandy, can't wait to go Saturday. My first time at this location. Brandy, that's
Sounds like he
amazing.
wants
You're
to
gonna
look at
love
pictures.
Mid-Orange. It is a great time. Obviously, have you been to Get Haunted events before? If not, you're in for a treat. But Mid-Orange in and of itself is a great time. It's gonna be a little cold, so bundle up. But once you get inside the buildings, there's not heat, but you're definitely safe from the weathers, and it is generally like 10 degrees warmer on the inside. So if it's like 38 outdoors, it'll be like 48 indoors. So
Stop.
yeah, this location is incredible, Steve.
You don't like me questioning you?
We're gonna take your picture.
Are you stuck here?
Wasn't I say something rude about her when I was in there under Estes?
Maybe.
Did you see it on your phone?
I think
The door just flew right through.
I don't think it's on
got
camera
it.
though.
Is it up top?
No.
Went, like,
Keep
right
going.
in front.
Go
I
to
think
the
I
right.
have it here. The picture.
Oh wow! What? Can't bring that back.
Maybe we'll see. Yeah, you can't see because yeah, there you go. That orb.
No. Especially not when it's telling you to take a picture.
And you would have had a bigger
And it's
one.
not in any
And
of
the other pictures.
That's crazy.
Brandy is a great asset on an investigation. Yeah, if you're experienced, we always rob
So I'm watching.
people who have different investigation techniques. Sorry.
So I get dust.
So come hang out with us, investigate with us. We'll teach you what we know. You teach us what you know, and I love meeting because everyone investigates. Like we all use the same techniques, or at least pull from a big, skill bag. But
Everybody
even
has one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. But even the way I do an Estes is different than how someone else will do an Estes. How someone does an EVP is different. Oh, thanks. We miss you guys. Can't wait to see you in VT. Yeah. I know. What? I'm sure there's a con. I can't remember. There's so many cons. But yeah.
All the time on my IR cam, and I did not catch that one.
So,
Yeah.
well, I just clicked ahead. But if you want to watch that S's in its entirety, it is available on YouTube. These are all clips pulled from YouTube. You can go watch it on our YouTube channel right now. We have 3 parts for Mid-Orange. Great hunt. While I got a decent amount of people here, for those of you who watch these YouTube channels, whether it's us or somebody else, how do you prefer your videos? Do you like them short, sweet, this is the 10-minute investigation session, or do you like a longer, full hour video that kind of tells the entire narrative of the story that we're investigating? Just while I have people here, because we've been, playing with both, and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do in the future. So we would love to hear your thoughts on how you guys prefer to see your content. Jim, what is your preference? Whatever's easier to edit.
Yeah, whatever's easier to edit. No, it's more or less I don't think everybody puts out a video. There's not enough time in a day to watch everybody's stuff, especially if the video is an hour. But if you give me 10 minutes as spurts, you can give me what's going on, and then I'll watch the next one. I'll watch it. It's like little mini episodes, you know?
Yeah, Sandra, there are definitely reports of shadow figures, and I don't know if there's my dog is trying to break in right now. I don't know if you can hear that. He wants to hang out. But yeah, there are lots of reports of people seeing strange things and different entities here. So, but what do you guys think content-wise? Thoughts?
What
No
does
comments?
the YouTube gods
Or,
want
I
from
mean,
us?
if you guys kind of like this live stream and we kind of review evidence, that's another way. We like doing that on the after show regardless. But that can kind of be more of a primary focus of we reviewing things live with people. Yeah, we saw shadow figures. Well, so I say we. I didn't. Everyone else was seeing shadow figures all night, and I didn't.
I got
What
my
was
GS2. We're going to catch it this time.
Yeah. What was happening is like I'm looking at my camera or my device, and then everyone else will be like, "I just saw a shadow figure." And I look up, and nope. And I was like, every time. But
I mean, it's kind of like when I go on a hunt and Sean's not there, and we catch the holy grail of like evidence.
Listen, that's not. Is that we haven't put that out yet, have we?
No, we haven't put it out yet.
We got some really good stuff that we are putting out in the near future, but stay tuned for that. You have seen our My Haunted Manor videos. We went back to My Haunted Manor, and that place is amazing. But tonight isn't about My Haunted Manor. Tonight is about
Mid-Orange
Correctional Facility. Oh.
Locked up.
Locked up with the Saturday. The ticket covers the seat, but you'll only need the edge. Yeah. I was either under Estes or something else was happening. Yeah. So.
Are we doing a live for
we're going
solos?
For what? We're going live in Mid-Orange, right?
For a solo?
Do you want to go live? So, I think the going live for a solo, like, you're not really solo then, right?
Huh?
Oh. The content was fun and interesting to watch, kind of like a recap of it. It all depends on level of activity and what type. Of course, I think that's what really drives any sort of content and seeing all the activity that was happening. But I do like the kind of back and forth where we talk with you guys. So it becomes a conversation and not just a lecture about what's happening. I don't think you'll miss it. It's about 7 feet tall, very big. Fair enough. If I see any tall 7 foot figures, I sure, hopefully. Well, actually, so it's funny you say that.
Could be
so,
me. I'm just kidding.
Well, let me do this real quick. I want to hide me and Jim. Can I do that? Yeah. So you saw that's just a picture of me, right? So red light and silhouette in the back. This picture was floating around, and as our thumbnails, we're sharing it with all our friends. And Sarah, paranormally blonde, saw that, didn't realize it was a silhouette of me. It's like, I saw that exact figure in Mid-Orange. I'm like, yeah, you did. That's me. Yeah. But no, and she told us her story about seeing a very tall shadow figure in Mid-Orange. So people are seeing very large shadow figures all over the place.
There's something like that trolls Gettysburg as well. The Undertaker.
Yeah, I mean, large shadow figures have been seen everywhere. Not everywhere, I should say. But they are very indicative of something a bit more hostile than normal. Or at least very not kind. Because hostile is necessarily, just abrasive can be a way. But maybe they just don't want to interact and people keep poking at them, So I wouldn't call that hostile.
I'm just trying to do my goddamn job. Yeah. Carry these souls across.
Yeah. But that is our show. Before we leave, as a reminder, you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook. Are we live on Instagram? Instagram.
Yeah, we are. We are on Instagram.
Follow us there. Like and subscribe to our videos. And, of course, if you haven't already, buy your ticket to Mid-Orange this weekend. We'd love to meet you all. Everyone who is coming out, we are so excited. This is a great event with a great company, and I'm too excited for this right now. Jim?
Don't forget to wear your brown pants.
Pull that out of nowhere. All right. Thank you all for coming. Stay tuned and stay crazy.